and welcome back to my channel, Subscription Boxes and More with Michelle. And if this is your first visit, I hope you'll come back and spend more time with me again soon. What is it that I have to share with you today? Well, guys, a while back, quite a while back, on my channel, let me get this way, I shared with you my mini air fryer from Dash. This mini air fryer is one of the appliances, mini or otherwise, that I use the most in my kitchen besides my stove. Because I don't eat a lot of fried foods, I air fry what I would normally, have fried in the past. I now air fry. And it's really good also for reheating, say, McDonald's French fries, because I can't eat a whole order of French fries, not even a small. So it makes really good reheated fries too. But regardless, when I do fry something, I air fry it, generally speaking. I don't even own a deep fryer. And I don't own a large air fryer anymore. I just use this mini. Well, Dash has, or at least did have, compact air fryer accessories to go with your mini air fryer. And what is in here, it says deep dish baking pan, a pizza pan, and a double layer rack with skewers. So let's open it up and see what all is inside. Okay, right on top is your booklet. We'll set that aside here for a minute. And next we have that double layer rack, and it has some skewers. How many? 3, looks like. So you can make kebabs with it, I'm assuming. So not very big kebabs, but kebabs nonetheless. We won't be doing that today, but we'll be discussing it. What we're going to do is try to make a cake. I gotta get these teeny tiny little zip ties off of here. I would hate to put it in my air fryer and accidentally turn it on with zip ties in there and ruin my air fryer. There we go. So here is that double rack, and it's got the grooves here where your skewers lay, I'm assuming. Yeah. Whoops. Except for my skewer caught on my finger. So that would be how that works. Huh. Alright. Well, don't lose the skewer, Michelle. We'll learn more about that when we look at the booklet. Now we have the deep dish pan that I'm going to be using to try to bake a cake in the air fryer. Looks like a little cauldron. So that goes in there. And then the next thing is the pizza pan. We'll try to do that in a different video another day. And maybe we'll do the kebabs as well. So let's see. Put things in a box off of the stove. Alright. I've got to wash everything up, but let's look at it and see. Yep, deep dish pan, pizza pan, the double layer rack, and then the skewers. And then it tells you using the air fryer double layer rack. When using the double layer rack to cook with skewers, first remove the crisper drawer. And then place the double layer rack inside the crisper drawer without the skewers. Well, I put the things in a box like a goofball. So, put that in there like so. And then you can use, oops, I have the skewers. Then you put the skewers in. Yep. And then you put the skewers across there like I had showed you once it's inside the drawer and your meat and stuff is on there. And then you put that in your air fryer. Neat. All right, so there is that. Set those aside. And then I assume, see, next is the double layer rack without the skewers. You can take the skewers off, except for mine are hooked on the rack. And you can put things down in here, and then, wow, the bottom of that is greasy. I just washed it. You put the rack in there and you can put other food on top of it, so you can cook twice as much. I'm going to wash that again. The bottom of it somehow is greasy. I think I sat it, I spilled some oil, and I think I sat it in the oil on the counter when I was cleaning the counter. So obviously there's still oil on the counter. Nice. Okay. So anyways, guys, I wouldn't want to put that in there with, no. Somebody has spilled oil inside of the machine. That is where that came from. We are not going to be using it like that and catching things on fire. Whoever used it last has spilled some oil in there. That's not good. Alright. They also didn't clean it after they used it, and I had to clean it. Alright. There we go. Alright, so anyways, you can make a double layer of things and air fry them. Like maybe some chicken nuggets or something like that. Sorry, just making sure everything is ungreasified. Alright, and then you have your pizza pan, which you would put your pizza in, stick it in there, and cook it. So, let's try. As I said, I want to wash this up first, and I am going to try cooking a cake. I'll be right back. Alright, so it's all washed up and dried, and now I am oiling it with my brush here and some vegetable oil so that nothing sticks to the non-stick surface. Hopefully that's pretty good. Alright. And I'm going to put some chocolate cake mix, because that's what I have. I have chocolate cake and white icing, so usually I would put chocolate icing. Not sure how much to put in, so I'm just going to put in a little bit. Maybe just a little bit more. Smells yummy. Alright, hopefully that's deep enough, and plug in the machine. Good thing so I don't spill it. Alright, let's set it for about 10 minutes. That might be too long. Might not be long enough. And we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. It's running already. It's set at its highest temperature, 400. Wondering if I should turn it down to 3. About 350. I'm going to try that. Alright, so we will be back in just a few minutes and see how it works. It did not give a recipe for, let me get the book. Where'd my book go? In the bottom. It didn't give a recipe for doing cake in it, but I know that you're supposed to be able to. but it does give you a recipe guide that gives you a chicken kebab recipe. Looks good, doesn't it? Salmon, grilled salmon kebabs, no thank you, because I don't eat anything that lived in the water. Onion flatbread, that sounds good. Margarita pizza, apple crumble, that sounds good. And cinnamon rolls. And that's all it gives you, but obviously that's just to get you started. You can make a lot more than that, and they probably have recipes on their website. I will link for the air fryer, as long as they still have them, and the air fryer accessories in the description in case you're interested. I tell you what, the air fryer to me is well worth it. I love it. I'll be right back and let you know how it does. Okay. Alright, so guys, it cooked for about 10 minutes and hopefully it's done enough. Ouch. Hot! Alright, so obviously you want to use tongs or something to take your pan out because the handle's going to be hot. And I knew that, but I was on the phone, so I thought that it had cooled down enough, but no, it had not. All right, it looks like the outside of it is a little like more done, but the inside is a little less done. So let's get it out and see how it turned out. Flip it over because it's a domed on the top. Alright, so here is the cake. You can see it's a couple inches high. I probably could have filled it a little more, but I don't know if I should have because, as I said, it's not, the inside was cooking a lot slower than the outside, and you don't want to have the outside have a burnt taste in the inside, well, unless you want it to be like a lava cake, I guess. So again, I didn't have any chocolate icing. I bought this for a white cake, but we're going to go ahead and use it on this cake. I'm going to go ahead and ice it, even though it's hot. Just a little thin layer because it is warm. And the icing's just going to run off of it. But I'm going to give it some icing so it'll not be so dry. It's going to be a thin layer, as I said, because it's going to just go everywhere. Because it is still pretty hot. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into it, and we're going to see what it looks like on the inside. It is done. I'm going to try to, with the facial paralysis, I may have trouble getting this all in my mouth. No reason to dirty a fork. It's hot, but it's also tasty. I felt. My dog. It's hot. But it's really moist. That's tasty. And that little cake is big enough for my mom and my husband and I to have a nice dessert, and it only took 10 minutes. Yep, guys, that's good cake. Sorry to talk with my mouth full. Okay, so I will do in another video at some point in the future. I will show you how to use the other things or how they work or whatever, but those are really neat things to make your air fryer, you know, be a little more versatile. So love this air fryer. Love it, love it. If you've only got a small, there's 3 of us here, and we use this air fryer, and you know, you're not going to make a lot of French fries in it, say, but it does make enough for my husband and my mom and I, because there's supposed to be a side dish, not the main. You know, you just need a few. You don't need a great big, huge, you know, serving of fries. We have other things. We have, you know, the main and a vegetable, and so it's big enough for the 3 of us, but it's definitely big enough for 2 people. So, and good for a house with little counter space, or again, a dorm room, or your camper, or whatever. You can see by my hand pretty much covers the top, you know what I mean? From the palm of my hand to my fingertips. I mean, so it's really small. Doesn't take up a lot of space. I have tiny, tiny hands. It's awesome. Love it. I use it almost every day. So to do something in, reheat something, or you know, cook things so I'm not using a bunch of oil or anything. So anyways, tell me what you think, and please give me that big old thumbs up, because you know that would really help my channel. And please subscribe to my channel, and please share my video with others so maybe they might subscribe as well. Thank you so much for watching and for listening to me babble, and babble with my mouth full. And I'll see you again in a minute in another video. Bye, guys.